Qing, translated as essence, is a substance unique in traditional medicine that is responsible for things as diverse as our growth development, our fertility, or the physical decay of our bodies. The Chinese character for essence is composed of the character for rice on the left and that for clear, refined on the right. The character for essence gives the idea of something derived from a process of refinement or distillation. That's why essence is a precious substance that needs to be cherished and guarded. The term essence occurs in traditional medicine in 3 different contexts with slightly different meanings: pre-heaven essence, post-heaven essence, and kidney essence. Conception is a blending of sexual energies of men and women to form what the ancient people called the pre-heaven essence of the newly conceived human being. This essence nourishes the embryo and fetus during pregnancy, and is also dependent on nourishment derived from the mother's kidneys. This pre-heaven essence is what determines its person's basic constitutional makeup, strength, and vitality. It is what makes each individual unique. The pre-heaven essence is closely linked to the fire of the gate of life, Bing Men, situated in between the kidneys. The fire of the gate of life is the physiological fire of the body, which provides the warmth that is essential for all the body's physiological processes and for all the internal organs. The pre-heaven essence is also present from conception and birth, but it then matures into kidney essence at puberty, when it generates menstrual blood and ova in women and sperm in men. Therefore, kidneys is also known as the root of the pre-heaven essence. The best way to affect positively one's pre-heaven essence is by striving for balance in one's life activities, balance between work and rest, restraint in sexual activity, and a balanced diet. After birth, the newborn baby starts taking nourishment and breathing. Its lungs, stomach, and spleen start functioning to produce qi from food, drink, and air. The complex of essences refined and extracted from food, drink, and air is collectively known as post-heaven essence. Because the stomach and spleen are responsible for the digestion of food and the transformation and transportation of food essences, ultimately leading to the production of qi. The post-heaven essence is closely related to stomach and spleen. That is the reason why these organs are also known as the root of the post-heaven essence. And now, the kidney essence. The kidney essence is a more specific kind of water substance which plays an extremely important role in human physiology. It derives from both the pre-heaven essence and the post-heaven essence. Like the pre-heaven essence, it is a hereditary energy which determines the person's constitution. Unlike the pre-heaven essence, however, the kidney essence interacts with the post-heaven essence and is replenished by it. The kidney essence therefore partakes of both the pre-heaven and the post-heaven essences. This essence is stored in the kidneys, but it also circulates all over the body, particularly in the 8 extraordinary vessels. The kidney essence has some main functions. First, it determines growth, reproduction, and development. Second, it is the basis of kidney qi. Third, it produces marrow. Fourth, it is the basis of constitution. And finally, it is the foundation of the 3 treasures. And now, let's take a look at the 3 treasures. The essence and qi are considered to be the material foundation of the mind, shen. Essence, qi, and mind are the 3 fundamental physical and psychic substances of a human being. For this reason, they are called the 3 treasures. Essence, qi, and mind also represent 3 different states of condensation of qi. the essence being the densest, qi being more rarefied, and the mind being the most subtle and immaterial. According to traditional medicine, essence and qi are the essential foundation of the mind. If essence and qi are healthy and flourishing, the mind will be happy, and this will lead to a healthy and happy life. If essence and qi are both depleted, then the mind necessarily will suffer. Therefore, a healthy mind depends on the strength of the essence, which is stored in the kidneys, and qi, which is produced by the stomach and spleen. In other words, the mind is dependent on the pre-heaven essence and post-heaven essence. The triad of essence, qi and mind is often expressed in traditional medicine as heaven, the mind, person, qi, and earth, the essence, corresponding to the three organs, heart, stomach, spleen, and kidneys, respectively. And now let's summarize what I have discussed today. Essence is a substance unique in traditional medicine that is responsible for things as diverse as our growth development, our fertility, or the physical decay of our bodies. The term essence occurs in traditional medicine in three different contexts with slightly different meanings: pre-heaven essence, post-heaven essence, and kidney essence. The pre-heaven essence is basically the essence one receives from their parents. The post-heaven essence is made up of food, drink, and air. The kidney essence derives from both the pre-heaven essence and the post-heaven essence. The kidney essence has some main functions. First, it determines growth, reproduction, and development. Second, it is the basis of kidney qi. Third, it produces marrow. Fourth, it is the basis of constitution. And finally, it is the foundation of the three treasures. And that's all I want to say in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.